Hey guys, Smikket here. Welcome to part 2 of string manipulation. Today we're going to be covering how to find the length of a string and also how to swap two different strings with each other. We're going to learn how to capitalize parts of a string and also how to insert and replace different parts of strings. Okay guys, and you can check the description. I'll have a table of contents and you can skip to whichever part you're looking for if you're looking for something specific. Okay guys, so with that being said, let's get started. Let's find the length of a string. I'm going to, first of all, create a string. I'll do string animal, and it's going to equal fossa. And if you don't know what a fossa is, you should look it up because they're pretty cool. Okay, and all we have to do to find the length of a string, guys, is type the name of the string, dot length. And then these two parentheses here, you don't have to worry about putting anything inside the parentheses. It's what we call a void function. So it's just going to return the number of characters in the string, not including any null termination. Don't worry about that last part. Just know it's going to tell us that it's however many characters long. And let's go ahead and count before we run the program. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 characters in the string animal. So we know that this will give us the value. Let's go ahead and tack a C out in front of it just so it prints out to the screen. And we will hit run. And it should give us 5. And yep, it gives us 5. So there you go, guys. All you got to do is dot length and you will find the length of whatever string you're looking at. So let's move on to swapping strings out with each other. So I'm going to go ahead and keep my string animal and I'm going to do another animal. String new animal. And it's going to be a killer whale. And all I'm going to do is swap out what these strings are. I'm going to make animal equal killer whale, and I'll make new animal equal fossa. And the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to use a super useful function called the swap function. So type swap, put the parentheses in, and these parentheses are going to get two things put in there. And in this case, it's going to be animal and new animal. We got that semicolon at the end. And then just to make sure it works, I'm going to go ahead and C out animal and C out new animal. And I'm also going to tack on an end L up here, just so it makes the code look a little bit neater. And use some formatting. Formatting is very important. You always want to keep your code looking nice and organized. Okay guys, so if we go ahead and run this, what we're looking for to happen is we want the console to put out killer whale and then fossa because we switched these two. Let's go ahead and run it. Alright, and as you can see, we've got killer whale first. That means that animal has been replaced with killer whale and new animal has been replaced with fossa. So there you have it. That is the swap function. Let's go ahead and start capitalizing some letters in a string. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of all this stuff that we just did and just keep my original string animal. And I'm going to type in animal and then put these two brackets right here. And these two brackets are really important for capitalization because we're going to give it the position of which letter we want to be capitalized, okay? And I want to capitalize the first letter in this case, and this is going to be at position 0. And if you watched my video Intro to Strings, you will understand the whole character sequencing thing and that this starts at 0. But anyways, so I'm going to type in 0 down here, and put an equal sign, and then we're going to use the toupper function, okay? And I will stick that F in there, and that knows that we want F to be capitalized to turn this into capital F fossa, because fossas deserve to have their names capitalized. Okay, so let's go ahead and just C out animal, make sure that this worked. Hit run. And there you go, guys. We can see that we have it declared up here as just a lowercase everything, but we used that toupper function. We went ahead and capitalized the F. And I just want to show you guys one more example. I'll go ahead and change this. We'll go to position 3. And so position 3 is going to be 0, 1, 2, 3. It'll be that second S right there. And I'm just going to replace this guy with that lowercase s. Run it. And there you go. We've got a big capital S for our third position. Okay, guys. So that is to upper. I'm going to get rid of all this right here. And I'm going to bring back killer whale. String new animal equals killer whale. And we are going to start replacing things. Okay, guys. So I'm going to replace these 3 letters, FOS, with the whole word killer whale. Okay, guys? And how I'm going to do that is take animal and do dot replace, put these parentheses here, and we're going to have 3 different things that go in the parentheses, you guys. And the very first thing that we put in there is going to be the starting position of what we want to replace. And we want to start at the very beginning, so I'm going to put 0. And the second thing that we're going to put in there is how many characters we want to be replaced from our starting point. And we said we wanted these first 3 out, so I'm going to put 3 right there. And then the very last thing we're going to put in there is what we're replacing that with. And we're going to replace it with killer whale. And just so we really know what's going on, I'm going to go ahead and replace this lowercase killer whale with all caps. And we'll leave that space out just so it's really apparent what's happening. And then I'm going to go ahead and stick a C out just in front of this guy, just so we can see what's happening. We'll run the program. And there you go. We got killer whale, and that replaced the first 3 letters, so all we've got is S and A left. Okay, and we can try and play around with this a little bit. Let's say we want to start at O, so 0 and 1. F is in place 0, O is in place 1, so I'm going to put 1 right there. And let's say that we wanted to replace all the way up to A. And I can see that from 0, we've got 1 letter, 2 letters, 3 letters. So I'm going to put 3 in here. I just left it as it is. We'll go ahead and hit run. And there you go. It replaced all the way up to A. Alright, guys, that's all I've got for you today. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you're liking what I'm putting out. Other than that, I just hope you have a great rest of your day. Adios.